Okay, so in this next stage we are going to use some software called 2D Design, and the reason that we're going to use this is because it helps us to create files that are suitable for the laser cutter. So I've opened up a file called Beach Hut Layout, and you can see this is what it looks like. It's just a really basic beach hut design which we're all pretty much going to follow, and then what we need to do is adapt this to our own individual needs. So you can see that I've got a series of different sides, and I've got a little image here to remind me what each side is and which way up each side goes. So if we take this side here, this one's upside down, this one faces inwards, and this one faces inwards that way, and we need to sort of get our heads around the idea that this is like a box that has been opened up and it's laid out in front of us. So what we're going to do is create some windows. So there's a few ways to do this, but just before I start to tell you how we create the windows, I just want to show you these tools here. You'll notice that the grid option and grid lock are both selected. It's absolutely essential that throughout this task those remain selected. I'm going to use two tools for this exercise. One of them is a line tool and the other is a rectangle tool. So I'm going to start off by drawing a line, and I'm going to draw it vertically, and you can see that the cursor snaps onto the grid, and that helps us to ensure that everything's really accurate. So I've created my construction line. I'm going to delete that later, but for the moment I'm just going to use this to help us make sure that everything's nice and accurate. So I'll click onto the rectangle tool over here. I'm going to count down the number of spaces that I go. 1, 2, 3. So I've gone 3 squares down, and I've created my first window like that. And what I'm going to do is, to create my window on the opposite side, I am going to go edit, copy, edit, paste. Now there are other ways that you can copy things and paste them, but there are reasons why, to begin with, that is the easiest way. So I'm going to move this so that again it's 1, 2, 3, only this time I'm counting the 3 from this edge here, because you might remember looking at our image that this side is upside down. I can now delete my construction line, so I go to delete any, click on that line. So I've now created my 2 windows on the sides of the beach hut. Next thing that I want to do is create my doorway. So to do that, I'm going to draw a construction line down the middle of the gable. This end, this shape here is called a gable, and for the doorway entrance this is the side that we need to be working on. And then I'm going to create my doorway. So I'm going to try and make it so that it's even on this line, and once I've done that I can now delete this line. Again, it's just a construction line that I've used to get things in the correct position. And then I'm going to draw at the side of that, I'm going to give myself 2 other windows. So one on that side, and again, just to make sure that it's exactly the same, I'm going to copy and paste it. I'm going to paste that on the opposite side like that. And that there is how we create the cutouts. So what I'm going to show you in my next video is how to create windows and how to create doors that are going to go into these cutouts.